The Bloop Before Christmas presents The Rum. I'm sorry, what does this say, Hunter? Reindeer. Oh, is that why you have those felt antlers on your head? I see. The Bloop Before Christmas presents The Rum Reindeer. Now, what are we going to talk about? Oh, It's a Wonderful Life, no?
Hell no.
What? But you told me it was.
I said nothing of the sort. You're putting words in my mouth.
Yes, before the show you explicitly told me It's a Wonderful Life.
There you go again, making asinine statements. Who do you think I am, Dr. Pangloss?
I think I understand why you're confused. Let me rephrase that. This week's movie is It's a Wonderful Life, right?
I told you before the show, you ninny.
Forgive me, I seem to have a short memory. Now, it must have been hard to pick one movie out of all the Christmas movies out there.
Well, actually, it was this or Jingle All the Way, but the cassette for that had been watched, and my reminder was broken, so, yeah. Perhaps I should have reviewed that instead, because, honestly, if we cut out a few scenes, this movie would have nothing to do with Christmas.
Really? But what about the end where George Bailey runs around shouting Merry Christmas to everybody and he goes back to his family?
Like I said, cut out a few parts, it has nothing to do with Christmas. Hell, they don't even mention Christmas till more than halfway in the movie.
Well, that's true.
Hanukkah has more to do with Christmas than this movie, and the people who celebrate that don't even believe in Jesus or Santa.
Ouch. Well, even if Christmas didn't figure too heavily into the plot, it was an enjoyable film, was it not?
Well, Jimmy Stewart was good. I'll give it that. Also, Lionel Barrymore, who played the bad guy, was good. What was the bad guy's name again? Oh yeah, Harry Potter.
Henry Potter.
Excuse me?
His name was Henry Potter.
That's what I said. You're probably thinking of that wizard to help those midgets destroy that ring or something.
So, yes, the acting well around was pretty good.
Yeah, not even the sappy script could keep these actors down.
You seem to take issue with the film's sentimentality.
And not without good reason. This guy just gives and gives and gives, and he never gets anything in return.
Well, at the end, when all hope seems lost, and it looks like he's going to prison for mismanagement of his bank's funds, the town rallies around him and donates not only enough money to replace that which was lost, but also enough to make him the richest man in town. So I would say he got something in return.
And what happens when that money runs out? He'll go back to doing everything for everybody, and get nothing in return. And furthermore, I took issue with the alternate reality sequence.
Oh, where George was never born?
Yes. First off, what the hell was so bad about Pottersville? It had jazz bars, nightclubs, and pawn shops, and the film acted like it was the seventh day of hell.
Well, back then, a lot of people thought that it was.
Well, I know. And by the way, doesn't it say a lot about the people of Bedford Falls that they were so inspired, so helpless, that with a guy without a guy who talks like he just finished blowing a golem, they would sink into failure and misery.
I suppose it does. That's what George was for. Only he was wooby enough to put his priorities in the back burner, like going to college or traveling across the world, so that everybody else could get what they wanted or needed. So, if you think about it, he was kind of like Jesus or the Dark Knight.
And how did it turn out for those two?
One came back from the dead, and the other went into hiding and started life all over again.
Well, I guess George got off easier than those two. Maybe if they had Clarence for a guardian angel, they could have become rich in love too.
Well, that being said, Hunter, I have one more question before I wrap this review up. If you were Clarence and you saw him on that bridge contemplating suicide, what would you do?
I'd help him. What do you think I'd do?
Well, according to your previous remarks, I thought you'd have pushed him right off the bridge.
Exactly. I'd help him by pushing him off the bridge before I had any second thoughts. Don't want to jeopardize Pottersville, no sir.
Oh gosh. Well, that's all the time we have for today.
Dang. Oh well. I'm Dr. Hunter Snook. This has been The Rum Reindeer. Merry Christmas, Doc.
And Merry Christmas to you too, Hunter.